28th of March 2021, Torgbi Gbadago V did not take his conflict served him as his favorite every morning. Rather, he requested for water and tea, in which family knows at once that something had gone wrong. His personal doctor made some recommendation and set up from Accra to see him. The doctor never met him alive. Torgbi Gbadago had packed his bag and baggage, made his silent exit, and embarked in his royal ancestral journey before the arrival of the doctor. Rest well in the bosom of your maker, Awadada Torgbi Gbadago V. Speaking at the event was the Awadada of Sumeland, Torgbi Gbadago VI. In an interview with Nation1 TV, said that he is ready to work together with the rest of the chiefs in the community to improve on socio-economic standard in Sumeland.
Rebuild and improve upon the socio-economic status of Soma in general. We're going to look into tourism, we're going to look into agriculture, we're going to look into IT, information technology, and all the traditional agricultural crops. But we're going to think outside the box, like fish farming, etc. If you look at Burkina Faso, they're doing a lot of things in the desert. So we're going to look around and see what we can also do. We can specialize, and everything coming from Soma will be a blend of what is happening elsewhere. Okay, I went to school in Ghana, graduated from University of Legon University, worked at Cocoa Board for 3 years. After that, I went to Canada, got my master's degree, and worked with Alberta provincial government for over 30 years in economic development, in the Ministry of Health, and I'm bringing those experiences to help improve upon Soma State. The way forward is to harness all our strength and move together as one in rebuilding
I remember
the Soma State.
On my journey to United States, I mean, he's the one that, guide me, advise me what I need to do, And mainly anything that I encounter when I'm overseas, I always call my dad to ask if this is the right thing for me to do. So I kind of see my dad is somebody who can lead. He's a brave. Has all the quality to be a good leader. Has integrity. He has everything. Integrity, lead by example. So somebody who has, I'm always true. My father is a very peaceful person also. So I kind of see that he's able to bring people together. That's one thing about my father. My father is able to see the vision on you. He doesn't give up, There's so many stories he tells me, that when he was growing up, this is what he was going through. And I kind of learned from that, Yes, when you talk about development, I think my father is somebody who brings people together. I remember when they were, he was part of, the whole organization that brought this electricity to Bossom in those days. Because, he contributed a lot. He able to talk to the chiefs that the benefit of electricity in Bossom. So I kind of, that's a brilliant idea, because when you bring electricity, you bring jobs over here, you bring a whole lot. You bring education, you bring so many things over here. So, it helps a lot, it has helped a lot. I will use this platform to say that when I was growing up, the only person I look out for is my dad. He's my inspiration. He's one that I console when I'm down. I really love him. So the same thing is what I do. I take it upon my kids too. I try to raise them the way my father raised me. So he's a good dad. All the simple thing that he shows me in life, that makes me a better person today than I am right now. Because being overseas and being in the army, you don't know, the culture is different. I miss him, and I'll say I do miss him because the last thing I will say is the nothing will end today, but we still continue with his what do you call it? What he has done. We still move on with that.
Okay.
Yeah. We still go on. Life goes on. What I've realized is that there is no unity. Yeah. That is one thing is killing the whole community. I think to develop, is any time that you want to develop the whole country or the whole state or the whole village. If togetherness, we can do so many things. It's just like when you put a single broom, you can easily break it. When you put a group of broom together, it's not going to be easy for you to break that. So I guess when we come together, we will achieve so many things. I would say thanks to everybody that made it possible, because it's a journey. We started like a year ago. I know culture is real. It's a rich culture, but there's something that we have to improve on that. We can. It's a diverse. We have to try to modernize it a little bit, so we'll make it better for us. So that's what I would say on that. When a king die or a chief, right? They have to have the successor, somebody who will succeed before the one is buried. Which is good, but I think they have to look at that. Probably in other situations they can, change it a little bit. If in a situation whereby they haven't found the right person that's going to be the next king, that means we can bury the old one. They can look at that. Or probably bring something else that they can do. Probably they can get somebody that can act, before instead we have to wait all this time to bury our own love.
He's a God-fearing man. He taught us how to serve God. He tried that. He's a man of having forgiving spirit. So whenever any problems, you cooperate to him, you say, "Oh, let it. Don't worry." And then he take care of homes, the house. It's not anyone that quarrels. It's also hardworking in all that he does. And then he's interested in reading the books, especially graphic and then other story. When you find it interesting, you read it. The message to the fathers is that you have to be responsible. That anything that comes their way, they have to see to God first and then do accordingly. Any parent or father who doesn't who mistreat their children, they should stop doing that. Sometimes they like one, they hate another. Love everyone. That's what I would like.
He's a very kind-hearted man. He's very principled and loves the truth. And he relates to everybody very cordially. And he's a peace-loving person. That's why you see how peaceful his funeral ceremony is. It's so unique, very unique, because he loves peace. Anybody who brings any case to him, he solves it very peacefully. He does it in such a way that even if you are fined, he will give you money to go and buy the drink for the fine. That's how deep my father can settle situations. So with his leadership qualities, it's on top. And with the family, he's a very loving father. He took us as his friends. He never distinguished between him as the father or a leader. Anybody, our friends who are his friends. So when you come to my house, you will see my father conversing with my friends, and he always has some advice to give. Every time he meets the young ones, he always has something to give you. That you should work hard, be truthful, be honest, and then be patient. Don't look for money as others are looking for. That he started very, very, very poor, but he came out a great man. Village. He was one of the people who even brought electricity to the place. He mobilized his people in Takrady, where he was living, and they bought the poles for the community. So that even earned him the name Agbozmanaklan, and in literal meaning Agbozma should shine. So that is some of his leadership qualities and what he wants the whole Ghana to be. That we built, and he loves technology. He even said one day to me that, hey, somebody in abroad can talk to you here. Very soon we will see the person as we talk to him. And it did happen. He said it some years ago. And then so when these video calls came, I talked to his brother and my children in abroad. And then they were talking to him, and as he was looking, he said yes. He said science. He was so much interested and he loved it.
Amen. Amen. À la fin, evebla tombo enela. Nemia de la bamia dome. Befia ene be yakule to vivio. Ayi maubo wa clen. Abegene. Adidi à la fin. De la bamia dome.